fool one day you hear, and then you're gone.
Alright guys, so today is Tuesday. Today's the 16th. Yesterday, I didn't have enough time to finish this video. I got home pretty late and I was just extremely tired. It was just a long day and I was just tired, so I fell asleep.
And yesterday you have a stomach issues during your workout.
Yeah, during my workout.
Yeah, during your workout.
Really bad, like cramping in my stomach and TMI. But I was constipated, and also the day before that, I don't know. I guess I didn't get enough water, and I like couldn't pee. I don't know how to describe it, but anyways.
So how much are you down?
I'm down.
I just told you less than a second ago.
Down 6 pounds?
No, you're down 13.2 pounds.
13.2 pounds in the 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks. So yeah, so I've been sticking to my diet. Well, not even diet.
And I'm 11.2 down. And we've been doing, we've been taking it slow this time.
Yeah.
To not like end up sabotaging ourselves.
Yeah, so basically what I tell you guys, every time you fail during your journey, you should learn something from it. You should learn something from yourself. You should learn what worked and what didn't, and what you need to change in order to be a better you. And for example, us, our issue was we go too strict for too long, say for like 3 months before our birthdays, and then we go crazy because we've restricted ourselves for so many months that, say, the first meal doesn't hit the spot, so we're like, oh, that wasn't good enough, you know. So then you just keep eating and fall into old habits, and then old habits are hard to break. So yeah, once you see that, oh my gosh, I went up this much or whatever, and all my hard work is dwindled away.
We would cut too many calories too soon. That was the problem.
Too many. So my advice is take it slow. If you're a chip eater like Rick and I, cut it down. Have a little bag, you know, the ones that used to be 25 cents, now they're what, 50 cents?
I don't know, you get them in the variety pack at like Walmart.
Yeah, so, or just buy one if you absolutely want it. And don't feel like it's a bad thing, you know, because you're gonna have the things that you used to like. So, it's about not fully going crazy so that you don't go full-blown animal style, you know, and just start eating everything up. But anyways, today is Tuesday the 16th. I'm feeling a lot better. I slept good last night, and now it's time to go do shoulders and cardio, and then today is my Friday, so woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Time to go to work after this. But yeah, so tip number 1, start cooking for yourself. Access granted. And we're back, guys. So it's Tuesday night.
Yep. What time is it?
It's
Probably about 10:30ish.
skin o'clock.
Half past the hair, quarter to a monkey's ass. I think that's how it goes. It's been so long I can't remember.
Forgot how it. I just remember skin o'clock.
Skin o'clock.
Anyways, we just got home from work.
Yeah.
And did a little thrift shopping.
Yeah. We made a little pit stop at a Savers.
Yeah.
We got a cool blanket.
Cool blanket. Not this one. This one my brother gave me a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I have a blanket because I've been really cold. And our apartment gets extremely cold. And Rick doesn't let me turn the heater on. So blame him for my coldness. Anyways, so
All lies.
today was pretty good day.
Yeah, our workout was good.
Yeah, our workout was really good. We did shoulders, some cardio. Took Rocky for a walk. Come here, Rocky.
I think he needs to
you're
go on
not
more
in the-
walks.
Yeah, because he has so much energy.
No, not just that. He sucks at walking.
Yeah, he's terrible at walking. He wants to sniff everything, but enough about that. What were we gonna talk about?
I don't know.
So I made a post earlier today with the side-by-side, and I just wanted to talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
So, my whole thing, Rocky loves biting my hands. My whole thing with me posting like side-by-sides is not for any like ulterior motives or anything like that.
Ulterior to what?
Like, to anything. Like, I don't know, people tend to just seek attention by posting side by
Or posting it followed by selling supplements?
Yeah,
or something?
things like that.
Oh.
But my whole thing is to part into helping other women to learn how to love themselves, because I feel like a lot of women lack that, and a lot of women seek approval of others in order to
this
control
isn't just
their
like
feelings.
a women's thing, because
Men do it
for
too.
women, actually, you know what? It's not women only, because let's look at like younger
this should
kids.
just be a video of itself.
No, because these videos are short already. So let's just look at kids. A lot of like boys and girls, no matter what, they'll start liking somebody, and if they don't get the feelings back, then they become sad or even worse.
Depressed.
Yeah, leading to other things. And it's not just a needing approval. Like if they feel like they're being picked on at school or whatever,
Yeah.
like suicide can go through boys and girls.
Yeah.
So it's not that people just need to learn to love themselves.
Yeah, but we're not talking about suicide or anything.
No, I know, but
I'm just talking about, I guess society as a whole likes to do things in order to fit in and or for approval of others.
Yeah.
In order to boost their own self-esteem.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I've never felt ashamed of being big. I was talking to people at work today. I never realized how overweight I was, only because I've always been overweight. Therefore, I just slowly, progressively gained so much weight. But I never felt self-hate. I never felt sad. I did get sad once, and Rick was with me. And it was, we went to Legoland, and I couldn't ride a certain ride.
Yeah, but that isn't based.
But that didn't. It made me sad, but it didn't make me hate myself or anything.
Yeah, but that wasn't based on what other people's opinions were.
That I know, but I said I've never been sad about being fat. Well, I was sad because
you were limited.
It was limiting me from doing something because of my weight.
Yeah.
And
outside of health, that's the only thing. It's just limitations.
I've never felt like ugly. I never felt that I couldn't go out on dates, that I couldn't go out shopping, that I couldn't wear whatever I wanted to wear. Things like that. And I read through people's stuff sometimes, and then I see how they post things like about how like they have self-hate, and they like, you know, when we go off our rails and we freaking eat whatever we want.
Yeah.
We don't like hate ourselves, and we don't get sad about it.
Yeah, we're not.
But some people go off their, you know, fall off the wagon, which is normal.
Yep.
And they become depressed, and they become all these other things, instead of just being like, hey, I'm just human, and it's hard to break habits that you've been doing for so long, and it deters them further away from the goal, because now they're just sad.
Yeah.
You know? And
okay, here's the thing that makes no sense to me. Why do they use the word self-love or self-hate when it's inflicted by other people's opinion?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
the same people like that
will build you up will tear you down.
Yeah, not just that. If you let somebody build you down and have you having that self-hate, and you expect
tear you down, not build you down.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying. If you have the same type of attitude going like in a negative direction, and you say, "Oh, I want to learn to love myself," and you're also looking for validation to love yourself, you're still doing the same thing in the other direction. You're still looking for outside validation.
Yeah.
So you're not truly either. Let's say you don't like something about yourself, then you just think about, how can I fix this? Mm-hmm. And if you find something about yourself that you personally like, then you learn to love that about yourself as well.
Yeah.
And it's not like built on what outside people think. And that's always been like your thing too.
Yeah.
Like the only reason it made you sad was because you have to sit there and you can't be having fun.
Exactly.
So it's not about like, oh, they said, oh, get your fat ass off the ride or things like that. It's like you can't, so you feel like now I can't have these adventures that other people are having.
Yeah.
So it's like you're
but
only.
not because like
You
I
felt
ashamed of myself or embarrassed of myself or anything.
Yeah.
I've never felt those things like, but I have felt the difference in me, I guess, as opposed to other women, even if they're small or not, you know? Like, it doesn't matter what size you are.
Yeah, that made me think, like, people think
only
that...
you can love yourself. Like,
yeah.
Only you can teach yourself how to love yourself and how to better yourself, no matter how old you are, no matter how big you are or how small you are, no matter how pretty or ugly you are. Only you can build yourself up or tear yourself down. Like, there's really no other way, like, around it.
Yeah, I just don't like how people associate beauty with size. Because you can be small and ugly as hell, too.
Yeah.
Like, who you are as a person or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Just because of, like, your, like, weight doesn't mean you're a better person.
Yeah.
Like...
yeah, I don't
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways.
So you're talking to people, and
yeah.
what? Like, they think like the other people? Like, or they think like you, or are they confused? Like, what exactly did they say?
Well, there's both sides of the spectrum.
Okay, so let me hear it.
So a lot of girls feel that they like they can't get a boyfriend and they can't do, like, they don't feel pretty enough or they don't feel good enough.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to guys too, because
yeah.
Just because you're not a guy, like, I don't know this, but like I hear it and I see like them say like, oh, this girl doesn't like me, I'm in the friend zone,
yeah.
and like things like that, and I think a lot of it comes down to like.
And then they're in the friend zone to that person because they don't fit the list that person wants.
Yeah.
But then they could be friend zoning somebody else because.
Yeah. And not just that, I feel like a lot of people get into that because they don't have any confidence.
Yeah.
They're having so much self-doubt in themselves that they don't even want to talk.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, they both could be like, two people could, like, let's say me and you both feel self-conscious towards ourselves, and we internally we both like each other, but we're so convinced in our own head that, oh, this person doesn't like me, and you let your self-doubt build up so much that you like end up ruining like something that it doesn't have to be with like
yeah, like the other person could like
thing.
you, but you just put yourself down so much in front of the other person that you turn them off.
Yeah, but what if you both feel like the other person doesn't like you, but inside you really like that person?
You will continue to talk to each other and eventually find out that you actually like each other. But nowadays, people are so quick to just feel like, oh no, he doesn't like me, and they just quit.
Yeah.
Instead of just being themselves and just going with the flow, they're just have like no self-confidence whatsoever that they can't even get boyfriends and things like that.
Yeah, and some people are in denial. Like your friend that you said, oh, so you guys should be dating? The one you said, oh, they're just friends or whatever.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But anyways, I don't know how that turned into that. Basically, just be confident in who you are. Know all the good things that you can offer, and know what your own value is. Like, don't sell yourself short because you think that this person only likes this certain thing, so you try to limit yourself to a little box instead of just being yourself. And no matter what size you are, no matter no matter if you're a guy or a girl, someone and everyone will love you for who you are if you just show that.
Yeah, there's a saying, it's better to be loved for who you are than hated for who you're not.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's better to be hated for who you are than loved for who you're not.
Yeah, something like that.
No, that's exactly what it is.
I see it all the time, but I never say it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just be yourself. Rocky
said, "Be yourself."
Rocky said, "Be yourself, and get your shit done."
Yep.
But yeah, whatever it is that you get into, whatever it is that you like it because you like it, not because someone said, "Oh, you should try and do this. You should get into this." Do all things for you, and just be you.
Yeah, and while you're being you, you'll find other people that'll eventually cross paths with you, whether it's friends or whatever, that are into that too. So you don't have to be pretending to be something you're not for a long time.
So yeah. So basically,
that's about it.
That's about it.
Welcome to our conversations.
Yeah, welcome to our. You know what? We should start filming just random conversations.
That's why I said podcast.
If you guys
Here's
have
what we're gonna
any
do.
topics,
we're gonna bring people that you know that feel like this way, like with the self-hate or whatever, and I want to talk to them and figure out like why they feel like that, because we feel like the same, like that we don't get it, like we think it's crazy.
Yeah, there is. Okay, this is a whole nother topic, and this is something that we need to get into later. But I feel that now with social media, and not just social media, but just the internet and all of the above, people self-diagnose themselves, and people.
Wait, where are you going? You lost me.
Like
how did this come about?
And
oh yeah,
all of this. I hear this a lot, and I have to say that I, like, you know how I have anxiety and stuff, and like I get depressed, but it's all happened as a later stage of my life.
Based on situations?
Based on life situations.
Yeah.
Nowadays, everyone feels that they fall into this category, that their emotions are because they're depressed and they need medications, and that their anxiety, and that in itself.
You mean we live in a medicated society now?
Yes, and in a society who self-diagnoses themselves, and I feel like they put themselves in this box, and then they just like close themselves off because they're like, I'm depressed, I'm this, I'm that.
So they're fully convinced
that they're fully depressed.
Mm.
But like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to fully get into this topic.
If you know what she's talking about, comment down below.
Yeah, like,
because I don't exactly know. It sounds like a typical hypochondriac. Is that how you say it?
No, it's not hypochondriac. It's just that people now like self-diagnose themselves with depression and anxiety, and they close themselves off to the rest of the world. And then
that kind of falls into the self-doubt,
and then that's how
right?
they fall into the self-doubt, low self-esteem, no confidence, and it just like keeps going in a spiral, and then they just aren't able to be themselves because they're not fully allowing themselves to be them. Anyways, we shall discuss more topics later. Leave some topics down below. Like, let's just start these conversations, guys.
That's why I said podcast is good. Because if they want to hear us just ramble, or if they say really good, do you guys ever shut up?
Right? And it's like, what the fuck are they talking about?
What the heck does this guy
do? They go from
weight?
a workout to this to that. Anyways,
like we said, lifestyle into our life.
Point of the matter is, I just want you guys to know that no matter who you are, what you are, being you is the best thing that you could be. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe because Rocky is hungry. He needs to be fed. Don't you see him just biting away at my hand? He needs money for toys, guys.
Yeah.
So share with your friends. Tell people to come watch the channel and subscribe. And what else?
That's
You
it.
got anything to say?
I had too much to say already.
But yeah, so see you guys later.
See you tomorrow.